Hello, my soul family. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This week, we're going to do things a little different because I am on vacation this week. So instead of not putting out videos, I thought I would make a pick a pile reading for you. This will be for all sign placements. And don't worry about the week that you see this. This is good for any time that you see it. Remember, this is a general reading. Please take only what resonates. And then if this doesn't resonate, you might want to go back and check your other videos for your specific placements. All right, so I would like you to intuitively choose the pile. I already have chosen the crystals, so we have the sunstone pile, the fluorite pile, and the chrysocolla pile. So take a second, choose the one you are guided to take, and then I will get started on those readings. Okay, if you have chosen pile 1 with the sunstone, this will be your reading. We are going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. We'll follow that up with clarification from Ciro and add our positive affirmations. All right, let's get started with your reading. All right, up first we have surrender. I can release my need to control. So if you struggle with things aren't happening the way you want them to, or when you want them to, or how, anything like that, this is asking you to release that. Understand that there is a divine timing at play. There are things happening behind the scenes that you don't see. So don't get frustrated that you can't make things happen at a certain time. This is about releasing the need to control everything about when or how it happens. So surrender, knowing that you are being taken care of, knowing that God, the universe, whatever you believe, has your back. And then you have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So again, going along with the surrender, knowing that the divine is taking care of it for us. Things will happen when they are meant to happen for us. And understanding that the universe is always working for you, for your best interest. Understand that. Sometimes we struggle, we fight against that because we want it now. But this is about having the patience and understanding that what's happening right now is meant to happen. And it's meant to happen at the timing that it's happening. If you followed me long enough, you've heard me say, I always believe that nothing will pass us by that's meant for us. So this is about accepting that and understanding that whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. So have patience and know that it will come in divine timing. And then you have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And that is so true. I often have so many people, my clients, that ask me about, their purpose. And your purpose is always to seek your happiness. Because when you are happy, that means you are on your path, the path that's meant for you. When you are anxious and, fearful, that means that you are not on the right path. So follow your happiness. Your happiness will lead you to the right path. And that's doing those things that you love, spending time with the people you love, or your creative interests, or anything that while you're doing it, you realize that you are happy. That is your soul's purpose. That is your path. So seek that. I also love that we have the happiness card here, and you chose the sunstone, which reminds me of the sun card and happiness. So this is really about your happiness and trusting that it's going to come into you. You can't always control the when or how, but you can control knowing that it will come to you. All right, let's get our tarot cards. Up first, we have the Magician, the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, and the King of Wands. Okay, so we're going to start with the Magician here. Now, the Magician is your reminder that you are manifesting and you are in control in certain ways. You may not always be in control of when something is going to happen or how something's going to happen, but you can control the things that you bring into your life. And that is what the Magician card is about. You have all of the tools necessary to make whatever you want happen in your life. You are in this process of manifesting right now. So when I see this, it's always a reminder to be cautious how you manifest. Don't limit yourself. And also, if you've followed me long enough, you've heard me say this as well. If you are trying to manifest money, don't manifest a particular amount because then you are limiting yourself to that particular amount. So instead, you can manifest by saying, I have enough money to pay my bills without fear or worry, and I can travel or, anything else that you love to do with your money. But it's just that knowing that you will always have enough. That's the feeling that you want to manifest when it comes to abundance or money, is just being able to live free from fear or worry of paying my bills and being able to do those things that I love. Also, adding to that, that you always know that you will have that money, that you will have that abundance. It's very important that you don't fear not having enough. So, otherwise, in a relationship, if you're manifesting a relationship, I always say don't manifest a particular person. Manifest a specific set of qualities in a person that you are looking for. Write that list down if that helps you. But if you manifest a particular person, if that's what you're trying to do, then you're limiting yourself to that person, and there may be somebody even better for you out there. So those are just my suggestions when it comes to manifesting, because I feel right now you are manifesting and you are kind of getting impatient that those things aren't happening for you. So have patience, know that the universe is working with you and not against you. And then we come to the Seven of Wands. So this might be how you are feeling. This shows like the feeling that you have to defend yourself, that it might just be you working alone and all of these other people are against you. This could be in your work. It could be a work situation. It could be within a relationship, that feeling that you have to defend yourself. Also, if you've been hurt in the past, like let's say this is about a relationship, and you always had to defend yourself in that relationship, you might be carrying that with you. You might be blocking yourself from other people right now because of fears that you might be carrying that this person will be the same way. But the Seven of Wands, it does say you've handled this before. You can handle it again. I know you probably don't want to, but the Seven of Wands does encourage you, tell you that you can do this. You have won this battle before. You will be good. So trust that. And then we have the Hierophant here. Now, the Hierophant is a spiritual teacher or leader. This represents like societal norms, traditional norms. It could represent marriage for you. Maybe you are going through a spiritual awakening right now and you are seeking a teacher, or maybe you are a teacher. The Hierophant just represents passing that knowledge on as well. So you might want to seek some sort of expert on something, some sort of teacher on something. Otherwise, this is about you following traditional societal norms, and maybe you're struggling with that in some way as well. I feel like with the Seven of Wands next to it, this might be kind of what you might be battling, is I don't have to follow the traditional norms or those things that my family has done for hundreds of years. maybe you're the one to break out of the family and kind of be like the black sheep of the family and not follow what everyone expects you to do. And that's okay. I just feel like this is about your spirituality. And maybe your spirituality is different than what your family believes or what they were raised on. They might have very strict religious beliefs, and you are going in a different direction. So seek advice from somebody that you trust, as some sort of teacher or mentor. But with this King of Wands here, this is like find your confidence again. The King of Wands is very sure of himself. I mean, just look at the way he's sitting there on this throne. He's very confident, very passionate, very sure of himself, and not afraid to take action. I don't know if you have been sitting and waiting for a sign or something like that, but this is about you taking action and gaining that confidence back. The King of Wands is very alluring to other people because of his confidence. So I feel like you are being asked to find your confidence again. Maybe this is just about having the confidence to be yourself and whatever makes you happy. When I look at these cards all together, I feel like that's what this is about, your happiness, not what other people expect of you. All right, let's get your positive affirmations. I am in sync with and honor my inner child. So maybe think about what you wanted when you were a child, and that feeling of happiness as a child because the stress of being an adult was lifted off you at that time. What were the things maybe that you loved doing then that you don't now? I just feel like you need to lighten up a little bit right now. And maybe this is about inner child healing as well. I do feel like there's a family connection here with the Hierophant card. And maybe you need to heal some wounds from your childhood. But be in sync with and honor your inner child. Listen to what that inner child wants. And a lot of times it's play, it's that happiness from your childhood. So do things to honor your inner child. And then you have, I am lucky, luck follows me everywhere I go. I love this card. So if you don't consider yourself someone who's lucky, I feel like this is like take a chance. Trust that, good things are happening. That's that surrender and that patience. And whenever I see this card, I say, might be a good week to play the lottery this week. So you will be very lucky. Luck follows you everywhere you go. And then you have, I am a magnet for money. I attract wealth easily. So there you go. And we were talking about that here with the Magician card, that if you are manifesting wealth right now, this is another way that you could word it. I am a magnet for money. I attract wealth easily. And remember, wealth can be more than just money. It can be, a wealth of friends. It can be feeling respected, knowing you are loved, having good health, any of that. So I just feel like you are drawing in things right now. You are in this manifestation mode, and this card is just reaffirming that for me. You are in this manifestation mode. You can have it all. You just need to gain your confidence in knowing that you can have it all. All right, and your stone that you chose is Sunstone. And Sunstone is a stone, like I said, that's about happiness because it's that sun card is about your happiness. Sunstone is also about leadership and personal power, and that goes so well. So the King of Wands is a definite leader, and then you have the Hierophant there, who's a spiritual teacher or leader. So maybe you are considering leadership or you've been asked to be a leader. It's also about your personal power, balancing feminine and masculine energies. and also restoring happiness and fulfillment in your life. All right, group one, I hope you have enjoyed your reading. If you did, please make sure you're following me. Make sure that you hit that like button and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading. Okay, if you chose pile 2 with the fluorite, this is your reading. We are going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. We'll follow that up with clarification from tarot and add our positive affirmations. All right, let's get started. All right, up first we have doubt. Are you doubting yourself this week? Are you doubting that positive things will happen? It just gives me this negative feeling like you are always thinking negatively. So release the need to know all the answers as well. So maybe that's a struggle for you. Maybe you just need to know what's happening, what's going on, and it's a struggle for you to not know. But I just feel like this is more about self-doubt. Release that feeling. Know that good things are going to happen for you. Know that what you've been working for is going to come to fruition. It's switching that mindset. So don't let doubt creep in this week. And then you have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay, so now when this card comes up, it does give me the death card feelings, which is exactly that. It's not necessarily about the end, it's about the rebirth that comes afterwards. So this might mean that you've had a death in your family and, somebody close to you that you've lost recently and you're struggling with that. Or it can just mean that something has ended in your life and it might have been a painful ending, but that ending is a new opportunity. There is that rebirth on the other side of it. There is those new opportunities that come from something else ending. So maybe this is what has caused that doubt to come in for you, but this is about your new beginnings, your new opportunities if something has come to an end. And if it's not about a person, it can be about a relationship or a friendship, or it can be about your career if you've lost your job. It can mean many things, but the most important thing to remember is when something ends, there are new beginnings that come in. It's that feeling of when one door closes, another one opens. So don't lose hope this week. And then you have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I love this because I feel like if this was a relationship that ended, it's a reminder that there will be love still in your life. That was not your one and only opportunity for love. So commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. It's raising your vibration, being positive, not allowing doubt to seep in. So maybe you're feeling right now like, oh, I'm never going to find my person. That was my last hope in this relationship, something like that. But remind yourself there will always be love in your life, especially if you are the one that is committed to seeing the good in all things and to showing love to others. In that, you will receive the love that you are looking for as well. Okay, let's get your tarot cards. Queen of Cups, Full, the Empress, wow, the Hermit, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. That can be a little bit of doubt there. So let's start with this beautiful Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very loving, motherly energy. So this can be your energy, or it could literally be about your mother. But the Queen of Cups takes care of and loves many, usually her cup is empty and she fills everyone else's cup first. That's that Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups is also very intuitive. So make sure that you are listening to your intuition, that you're allowing your intuition to guide you, and that you are not losing that loving nature that you have because of things that might have happened in your life. So step into that. If you need to be a mother to other people, this is a very motherly, nurturing card. And also, I love it because it comes next to the Empress. And the Empress, as well, is a very nurturing card. So I don't know if this is about you needing to nurture other people, if other people come to you for that, if that's how you are seen, or it could be about you needing to nurture yourself as well. The Empress is often seen as pregnant, not shown that way in this deck. So keep in mind, this might be about having children. This might be about being a mother, because I see the Queen of Cups as a very motherly card, and I see the Empress as a very motherly card. So that might be part of this reading for you. And again, take it however it resonates. But the Empress is also very abundant, just brings in abundance into her life. But the main reason she does that is because she knows her value and her worth. So keep that in mind too. If you have been struggling because of some loss to see your value and your worth, you need to find that again. And that's why I feel like maybe this is about nurturing yourself. Step into that. This is the divine feminine. Male, female doesn't matter. This is just an energy where you always take care of others, and now it's time to take care of yourself. Don't doubt yourself, okay? So, where that doubt card comes in, know who you are. Step into this beautiful role of being this divine feminine who can create and manifest abundance in her life. And then we have the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit card might say that there might be a time, or they're suggesting a time, where you just withdraw from, society, from your friends, from doing anything extra to take care of what you need. It's doing that deep soul searching. That is what the Hermit is about, spending that time to do the inner thinking, to find, usually there's a star in his lantern, and I always feel like that star represents the star card, which is about healing. And this lantern is lighting the path to your future. I feel like you are taking a pause right now to figure out what your future is. After an ending has happened, where am I going in my future? That's what the Hermit card represents. I forgot to mention the Empress could be for Taurus, and the Hermit is the card for Virgo. So you might have any of those placements in your chart. But I just feel like you are finally looking at where you want to go. And I feel like it's going to be important for you to remember how beautiful, amazing, loving, caring, abundant you are. Remember your worth. Because then we have this Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords can indicate somebody in your life that has stolen from you, that was not honest with you. It can represent those things. But the Seven of Swords can also mean like you are not being honest with yourself. So make sure that you are looking at things very clearly when you take this time. With the Hermit energy, you're going to take some time for yourself to see things clearly. And the Seven of Swords says make sure that you are being honest with yourself as well. That honesty and that loyalty and that respect is going to be something that you are going to expect from anyone in your life coming in. And I really feel like perhaps there was someone who did not give you that, and that's maybe a relationship that has ended. But make sure that you are seeing things clearly. use that intuition about someone as well. If you're not trusting someone, you are a very intuitive person. Use that intuition about that person. And then we have our positive affirmations. I discover new talents and gifts all the time. So maybe if you have been feeling like, oh, I'm not good at anything, this is saying, yes, you are. Discover what those talents and gifts are. And I feel like it's important to share them. Your talent or gift with these two cards might just be to have that nurturing energy, to give love to other people who need it. So keep that in mind. You might feel like you don't have any talents or gifts, but you are still discovering them. And it is important for you to share those with others. Then you have, I release negative feelings and thoughts about myself. I love this for you. Because remember who you are. These two cards, just beautiful energy together. Do not allow yourself to say negative thoughts about yourself. If somebody in your life before has made you feel that way, you need to release those thoughts. It is time to step into a positive light. Know your value, see your worth, and make sure other people will treat you with that respect that you deserve. It's very important to not only love others, but to love yourself. So release any negative thoughts or feelings that you have about yourself at this time. Then you have, I am wise and easily tap into universal wisdom. So this is about listening to that intuition. And it comes under the Hermit card, which is take the time to listen. So if you haven't been meditating, maybe take some time to meditate. It doesn't have to be long. I just feel like there are answers that you are seeking, but you're really not listening to what the universe is providing to you, or God, whatever you believe. So make sure that you're listening. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities that the universe is sending you. It might be in the form of an insect or a particular animal, repeating numbers, a particular song that you hear. Pay attention to what the universe is showing you. Right? And then let's go over your crystal, which is fluorite. Fluorite is this beautiful stone that is about clarity. So you, again, might be seeking some clarity in your life. It is about, it can transform your energy from negative to positive. It also can give, it's like a spiritual detox too. It gives you peace of mind and can help with concentration as well. So I feel like that's what you're seeking, is some clarity, and you're doing the inner work to get that. All right, I hope you enjoyed your pick a card reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading. Hello, Group 3. If you have chosen the pile with Chrysicola, this is your reading. We are going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. We'll follow that up with clarification from tarot and add our positive affirmations for the week. So let's get started with your reading. All right, up first we have purpose. I know what I am here to do. So many humans struggle with this question. What is my purpose? So many of my clients will ask me to help them find their purpose, but you can easily do that yourself. The problem is, so many people feel like purpose and your job are connected. And while that can be the case, it doesn't have to be. Your purpose is to find happiness. And in that happiness, you are on the right path. So finding those things that light your soul on fire, that is what your purpose is. And maybe that's what you have been seeking what am I supposed to do? So, in order to find that, what are the things that make you happiest? That is part of your purpose. And maybe sharing that with other people as well. Anything that just makes you feel so thankful to be alive, that is part of your purpose. And then you have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus. So, if you've met someone recently and you feel like, wow, how did I not know this person before? Or you have this feeling like you have known them before, that might be a sign that they are a soulmate, because friends can be soulmates as well. Keep that in mind. We have many soulmates in our life, but I feel like there's a special connection. Also, sometimes friends don't last in our life because they were only there to teach us a particular lesson. So, friendship, I feel, is very important right now in your life. And you might be questioning, why am I friends with this person? Or where did this person come from? Understanding that there is a purpose for each friend that we bring into our life. And sometimes it's a lesson that we have to learn. And then you have abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So I feel like you need to remind yourself of that. Abundance, whatever that means to you. So abundance can mean money, wealth. It can mean having good health. It can mean being loved or having many friends. So keep that in mind. What is abundance to you? And you can manifest that. You can create that in your life. I feel like you're taking time right now to assess your life and see, where you are abundant, like finding those things that you are thankful for. And part of that for you might be friendship. All right, let's get your tarot cards. All right, up first, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Three of Wands, starting to look up, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I can see that there is this feeling. You have this Five of Pentacles, which is this feeling of lack or being left out. And I don't know, maybe this is within a friendship as well, but it also can be with money. So the Five of Pentacles is this feeling of not having enough or being left out of a group kind of feeling. It is, though, sometimes I see, like in the traditional Rider-Waite Smith deck, there are two people that are down on their luck outside of a church and it's snowing and they're cold and you want to feel sorry for those people, but that church is open for them to go in. So sometimes it's like switching your mindset, knowing that you can't play the victim and receive the abundance. It's like you have to see the abundance that you already have. So I really feel like you need to make sure that you're focusing on the abundance you have in your life and not have this mindset of not having enough or that people aren't there to support you. It's that negative self-talk is what I'm seeing with this Five of Pentacles. And it just causes you anxiety. This Nine of Swords is sleepless nights because of these anxious thoughts that you are carrying. These swords represent thoughts, and you are not seeing things clearly. Maybe it's because you are feeling like you don't have enough. But instead, I want you to look at the abundance that you do have. This is like worrying about things that maybe you don't even have to worry about, that you are carrying. The feeling like if I'm not worrying, something's going to happen, something's going to go wrong, and it's not true. You need to spend time saying good things to yourself, positive things to yourself, reminding yourself that good things are happening in your life. You've got to release this anxiety. And maybe this is about finding your purpose as well. Maybe it's about friendship. But there is something that you have been hoping for that is going to come in. The Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. It's knowing what you want for your future and knowing it's going to come into you. So this is a positive card for you because I feel like where before you kind of lost hope, this is giving you hope again. It's knowing that what you have been waiting for is coming in, that you will receive it. But with the Knight of Pentacles next to this, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. So this could be about money, something coming in. This could be about a relationship, but this is very cautious energy. The Knight of Pentacles moves very slowly and calculated to make sure that they reach their goal. You might be getting frustrated that it's not coming in fast enough, but the best part is that for sure this Knight of Pentacles is going to reach their goal. So I feel like you've been waiting for better things to come in, whatever you've been wishing for, and it is coming in. It's just coming in slowly. So keep that in mind. The Knight of Pentacles is a very cautious, slow-moving energy, but it will come into you. All right, let's get your positive affirmations. Up first, I am limitless. I break free of self-limiting beliefs. I love this for you, especially under that Five of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. That is what you need to do. You need to stop telling yourself that you don't have enough or you aren't enough. Those thoughts are causing you this anxiety, and you need to break free from that. Instead, tell yourself how abundant you are, how amazing you are, maybe what a great friend you are. So keep that in mind. It doesn't do you any good to have these limiting beliefs of yourself. You need to break free of those thoughts. And then you have, I am not my negative thoughts. There we go again. So it's these negative thoughts that you are carrying. You need to remind yourself that you are not those thoughts. Whenever I see this card, or the Eight of Swords also, which is very similar energy, I always say when you have a thought, and you should ask yourself, is that true? And if it's not, you just need to release that thought. Why are you carrying beliefs of others, beliefs that maybe people have projected upon you that you know aren't true, but you fear people believing that about you? That is their issue, not yours. You cannot carry those beliefs that are not true about yourself. So release yourself from that. You cannot control what everybody else thinks, but you can try to control your thinking. And then you have, I trust my body to heal itself. So perhaps you have been, I feel like this is more of emotional healing or mental healing when I look at your cards. And trust that you are healing yourself, that you will be able to do this, that you will come out in a more positive mindset on the other side. Otherwise, if you have been recovering from something physical to your body, know that that will be taken care of as well. Maybe there's a fear, some sort of health concern right now, but your body is healing itself, and trust that it does. It might heal very slowly with this Knight of Pentacles here, but know that it is healing. All right, and then you chose Chrysocolla, which is about happiness. This is a stone that brings joy. It also helps with midlife crisis. If you feel like perhaps you are in a midlife crisis, maybe things have changed in your life suddenly and you're struggling with that, it can also draw out negative emotions. So again, this is perfect for you if you've had those negative thoughts. This stone can help draw them out. All right, pile three, I hope you enjoyed your pick a pile reading. If you did, please hit the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and also hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading.